guys, welcome back, and I'm Jen, and we're going to do a Whip and Chat video today, and I am at the halfway point on my Dreamcatcher Wolf that is for my daughter, and it's from Diamond Art Club, and I'm really enjoying this. It's going fast, but I'm the one that's not working too fast on it. Don't ask me why. I haven't really wanted to do a whole lot. So, yeah. But first, let me start off by saying welcome to everyone. For those of you that are new, welcome. Those of you that aren't, welcome back. And also, happy St. Patrick's Day. I almost said Thanksgiving. Don't know why I would think it's Thanksgiving. Don't ask me. I have no clue. I know it's March. Don't know. Probably because I still have Thanksgiving stuck in my head. Also, wanted to show you, I have I put the first two, down. I don't know what you want to call them. The special drills, I put down the first two on here. So, yeah, it was really bad. I had to use tweezers because it wasn't picking up with the pen. So, I just used my tweezers, which is all good and dandy. No big deal. So, but yeah, I was really excited. I got to lay those down. So, but, anyway, let's see. I'm going to start off last week. Let's see. It was a quiet week. Didn't really, do a whole lot. We, excuse me. We kind of just, whatever around here. And only major little thing, I don't want to say it was a major incident, but Skylar ended up with impetigo on his left cheek. And all because of chapped lips. Don't ask me. I'm still trying to understand this because the only explanation that I could come up with is he told me he was doing this, and I really didn't think much about it until I realized, oh, he's got this big red spot thing on his cheek, and it's swollen, that he was putting water on his chapped lips. Well, the water was running down onto his cheek, and yeah, so he ended up with the symptoms of impetigo, and which it looked like it was going to be impetigo. And, well, he ended up with some antibiotic cream that the doctor prescribed him, and he had to put it on for 7 days. Now, the 7 days is up. The 7 days was up on Monday, but he's still putting it on because it's not gone away yet. So we're still putting it on until, I see that it's gone. He was paranoid about it at first, but now, it's not so bad. He was kind of embarrassed. He didn't want to be seen in his class on Zoom, so he was turning his camera off, which I can't say I blame him, but he finally got over that. And even though, I found out he doesn't turn the camera on when he's in class anyway, which I don't understand why, because his teachers wanted the kids to be seen, and the teachers aren't really making a big stink about it, which is okay. I was under the assumption, and I was even told that the camera had to be on, but it doesn't they don't seem to be enforcing it. So it's like, okay, well, if it's not a big deal, I'm not going to, force you to do it. And so he's, doing that and trying to get, and now, it's not as bad because he thought that I was going to make him turn the camera on because I was getting on him for it, especially when he found out he had impetigo. He's like, I don't want people to see this. And I'm like, okay, well, you don't have to. So I haven't really been pushing him to turn it on. Just, telling him you got to quit getting up and walking around and so forth because, because he has this habit. He's been doing this a lot lately of just getting up and walking around and just telling his teacher, oh, I got to go to the bathroom, or, I need something to drink. And he gets up and he comes out here and he'll stand here for like 5 minutes and talk to me when he's supposed to be back in class. And I had to tell him a couple of times here lately, you can't do that. You have to stop going, getting up and just roaming because that's not going to happen. And it got to a point that I turned around and I looked at him the other day and I said, do I need to come back there and sit with you? No. Okay. Well, then you need to, get your head out of the air and pay attention. So he, but I go back there and check on him. So he's kind of, now today they don't have Zoom meeting today. So he's got, what they call asynchronous, where he does classwork on Wednesdays while the rest of, the teachers and so forth do what they need to do. So he's back there working on schoolwork now and waiting for me to get the new TV set up. Yes, I got a new TV. I saved for it because, as you guys know, my TV in my bedroom kind of went kaput and we needed a new TV. And I went and got one and they brought it today. And so he's just waiting for me to set it up. And he's been driving me crazy about it all morning because he's like, I want to play. I want to play the Xbox, because he's been playing Xbox out here, which is no big deal to me. I have no issues with that. And because to me, it was a perfect time for me to, while he plays, sit and let him do his thing. And I can, cross stitch, clean, whatever, and listen to a book or listen to music or whatever. And he play. So it's going to feel weird because he's not out here to play. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. Loud people in the hallway. So he's waiting for me to do that. It's just going to feel kind of weird because I'm used to him being out here to, play video games and so forth. But we needed a new TV because I've always had a TV back in my room, so it just felt kind of weird not having one. And yes, granted, it was quiet, but okay. Y'all are gonna laugh. I've lost my dime. Oh, there it is. Couldn't remember what I did with my pen. So, yeah, he's, so he's just waiting for me to set it up because it's a brand new TV, and we're just waiting, which is no big deal. And but he's been driving me crazy ever since it got delivered this morning. He's like, ow, mommy. So yeah. But so now he has a TV that he can go back there and play on. Because if I tried to put one in his room with his brother, and the setup in their room is kind of, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's a small room. It's, you know, granted, you know, it's for two boys, but it's small in there. And he can't really play, even if he wanted to, because Justin's in there playing in different gaming, you know, competitions or whatever, and it's hard for him to sit there and play with his friends in there while Justin's in there. So I've, you know, took it upon myself to just kind of say, okay, here, you can play in my room. And this morning when the TV was delivered, I let him know that once mommy comes back there, I want to watch TV. I always watch TV before I went to bed. So it's hard. It's going to be hard for him to, you know, accept that. But he'll be alright. He knows. He doesn't like it, but he knows. So, yeah, he's impatient. He's being impatient. And he's driving me crazy. I'll put it that way. But, he'll be alright. He will live. So, we're just waiting. He's just waiting for me to get done doing what I need to do today. And then he can, play. So, but it's a really nice TV. It's a little bigger. I had to rearrange some stuff and so forth, and to where we could, where he could have access and play. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see. I finally got my new flooring. I know I told you guys last week I was just waiting on my flooring for my kitchen. I finally got that on Monday, and it makes my kitchen look so much bigger, which, oh my gosh, and I love it. So I don't have to really do a whole lot to it. I'm really excited so far. But it makes my it does make my kitchen look bigger. I'm just waiting for them to tell me they can do the rest of the apartment, because my carpet is old and ratty, and it's time to get rid of this carpet. It's driving me crazy. Not that it's, you know, don't get me wrong, I love carpet. I've always had carpet, but it's time for some new flooring, because I have a hole under the area rug in here in the living room, and yeah, it's been fun. So, not something that I want to deal with. And then of course they had to fix the tub. I was getting water under the tub, and it's an insert in between the original tub and the insert, and there was water in between, and it was making me a little dizzy, I guess is what I want to say. I don't know how else to describe this. And so they came and fixed that. So yeah, it's I was just waiting for all that to be done so I could paint. So now I'm going to start painting. I just got to, I keep forgetting to buy a roller. Can you believe this? As many times as I tell y'all I need a paint roller, I keep forgetting to buy one. So I've got to go and get one, and then I'm going to start. But until then, I'm just going to use a paintbrush. I mean, it is what it is. So, I gotta do what you gotta do. So, yeah, that's the main, what I've been trying to do this week. And I finally came up. You said $100. Sorry. Every now and then I get a loud person in the hallway of my building and they don't know how to be quiet. And it gets annoying. And I don't want to be witchy and go out there and say, can y'all shut up? Because that would just, be wrong. And they just, I don't know. They just don't. They're just all sorts of loud. And they like to be loud. And especially when they knock on people's doors, they're constantly banging. They make you think, oh, it's the police, and it's not. It's somebody knocking on the door, and it's annoying as hell. So, let's see. Had an issue with my credit card company. Now, for those of you that don't know, and I don't bring all this out because, what I do is my business, but I have Direct Express because of the simple fact that my income is from SSI because of Sky. His dad is he gets part of his dad's retirement. No, Skylar is not disabled. So anyway, I sent Justin to the store yesterday to get Band-Aids. You guys can see, I don't know what this is. I don't think it's ringworm. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, I wanted to be safe than sorry. So I put stuff on it and went to put a Band-Aid on it. Well, I only had one Band-Aid. So I went to send Justin to the store. Now, mind you, I have $5 on my card. And, or I don't know, to be truthful, no, I'm sorry. I don't even know what the balance is. But I knew there was money on my card. So I sent him to the store. Well, he comes back. He calls me first and he says, is it credit or debit? And I told him, well, he sends me back. He calls me back and he's kind of, you can tell he's kind of either pissed off or he's, embarrassed. I couldn't really tell. So I said, what's wrong? And he says, it won't go through. I said, what do you mean it won't go through? And he says, Mom, they're saying that it's not valid or something. And I was like, they're full of crap. So I've been on the phone for the past 3 days with them anyway, because I had received a phone call from somebody claiming they were from the fraud department. And I was like, they're full of crap, because they have a, on their automated system, they have a message that says that they will not call you for any reason. So I thought, well, this, they're calling me, then, this is just some kind of spam or something. Well, I have been trying to call for 3 days. Finally, I get through to them this morning. And I explained, what was going on. I said, I got this phone call, but the number they gave me sent me to this sweepstakes. And I said, I don't know if it was a scam or whatever. And I just want to make sure that there's nothing wrong here. Well, she didn't come out and say it at the beginning. She never said. She just went through. She said, well, let's go through your last transactions and your transactions, and, we'll find out. She never told me that there was anything wrong. She never said, that the card had been suspended or whatever. So, she goes through all my transactions. Well, she starts questioning me because she's like, going through everything. And I told her, I said, look, I said, most of those is monthly. I mean, it's every month. And she was like, so, and I said that most of those charges are come out every single month. Well, what really got me was, now I don't know if, she was acting ditzy or what the deal was, because she turns around and she says, well, so Kindle, yeah, is that a charge that you are familiar with? Yes, it's every month. Okay, well, what is Kindle? Really? It's through Amazon. The Kindle e-reader thing? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing that Kindle charged you. It's Kindle Unlimited. Well, what's that? I'm thinking, are you serious? So I had to explain this. And I even had to explain to her what Audible was, because that is also it's part of Amazon, Kindle, whatever. And she was like, well, I didn't even know these two things. I didn't even know Kindle Unlimited existed. I knew about Kindle and so forth, but I didn't know. I said, well, it does. And she was like, wow. And she said, so Audible, you can listen to audiobooks on it, but it's through Kindle. I said, yes. I mean, I felt like, I don't know. I was just like, oh my gosh. So, I explained to her what that was. And then she asked me about another charge, which is I get a monthly shipment for my hair dye. Well, she didn't even know that was a thing either. And I said, yes. And she says, okay, well, what exactly is this? She wanted me to explain it to her, and I explained it. Oh, I didn't know that was even possible. Yes. Oh, okay. So, I felt like, I don't know, I felt weird explaining all this to her. But I get it. They have to do their job just to make sure that, there was no fraud and so forth. And I thought, and again, I explained to her. I said, look, these charges that you're asking me about, most of them come out every month. And so when it came down to it, she says, well, I do have one last charge. I said, okay. She said, it's for $200. Okay. It's for charting whatever, this name of the website, charting creations. And I said, yes, I know. She's like, well, what is that for? And I was like, why do you need to know what it's for? Now, mind you, these people are from Direct Express. And I just explained to her, I said, look, I said, that is the only new charge that I did not have or have not had. This is, something new. It's a one-time thing. And she's like, okay. And so she's like, okay, well, and I explained to her, I said, what is the problem? She said, well, your account has been suspended or put on hold. I was like, why is my account on hold? And she's like, well, some of these charges we didn't recognize. Okay. I've done some of these charges, I've done this, not the first time that, something's popped up before. And that, that has been new or something. And I said, what? She's like, well, we have to do this every now and then. Okay. And so it would explain a lot, because I was trying to update a subscription on my Roku yesterday. So that'll explain a lot. And I told her, I said, well, I'm really confused. And I said, if this is the case, I said, and she said, well, we did call you. And I'm like, well, I understand that. I said, but then again, on the other hand, you guys have it in your automated message that you guys will not call, or, you don't call people. That's not what you do. And I said, so I'm trying to understand why, you have that message on your automated system while people are waiting on hold to talk to you, that you would say that, but yet you call people. I really don't understand. And she's like, well, that's our way of contacting people. And I said, well, you need to have a better way of doing that. I said, because I really truly thought it was a scam and I wasn't going to call. I said, but because of the simple fact that the number that the person gave me to call back on was for a sweepstakes number, and the person wasn't even from Direct Express. I said, I really, really I wasn't going to call back. I was just going to let it go. And she's like, well, I really don't know what to tell you, but that's the way we do things. And I said, well, y'all need to figure out a different way to do it, because, how many people get these kinds of messages and don't call back because of the simple automated message? To me, that makes no sense. Okay. And I told her, I said, you guys need to come up with something, like some kind of email you can send out or something. Well, we deal with the federal government. Okay, I understand that. But again, I mean, there's got to be a different way to do it. And so I got that fixed, and only took me 3 days to call these people. 3 days of being on hold each time for an hour. And nobody got on the line. It just made no sense. So I was just like, okay, I whatever. I'm done trying to figure you people out. So, yeah, I wasn't happy. So I got that fixed, and I'm gonna, now, I told Justin earlier, because he just woke up, and I said, you can go get my Band-Aids now. He was like, how? I said, because my card works now. Oh, I said, it wasn't the store, it was my card, because it was on hold. And he just looks at me and, okay. So, yeah, it was annoying as all get go, because I just can't. These people, I mean, I understand they got policies just like everybody else, but it was just like, no, we're not going to go through all this just because you all can't, be whatever just to fix something. It makes no sense. So, it wasn't a happy day. It was a very frustrating morning to me, because I was just like, you know what, people, we're done. So, yeah. And I don't know if y'all know Peacock, the app or whatever it is. Oh my gosh. I knew about it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. I tried watching I watched Dateline on it, because I don't get to see Dateline. Oh my gosh, I got every season of Law and Order, SVU, and Law and Order. Oh my gosh, these people, I'm excited. I'm happy now. I can sit and watch it. So I'm going to sit today and watch that, because Law and Order, SVU, and Law and Order is my favorite. So yes, we're gonna sit and watch it. But yeah, I was doing all that yesterday, and let's see what else has been going on. thinking. I'm thinking. That poor little baby. I'm telling you. This poor baby. I don't know what its problem is, but oh my gosh. Oh, kind of. It's a little bit of a business. A little bit of business. I will be starting my Plan With Me's back up here shortly. I don't know when exactly. As a matter of fact, let me look at my. Where's today is the 17th. I may start them back. I should be starting them back up on the 20. Gosh, possibly next week. I've got to figure out when. I may end up doing those on Fridays, so that way, so Cal, you were the one that kind of voiced that you were interested. So be watching for it, guys. I will be bringing them back up on the channel, and hopefully, you guys can enjoy that. I'm not going to do, like, write down appointments or anything in it because it's kind of, you guys don't want to see me do all that. So, but yeah, I will be bringing that back up. That's really all I've got for this week, guys. And I will have the video up when the stand comes. And I will do the unboxing. I can't wait. I'm excited. So, but I hope everyone has a great week. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. If you're new, thank you. Please make sure you hit the like button. And please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I will see you all next time.